How do you scale your pre-launch marketing for your crowdfunding campaign?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, really kind of, there's like, I'd say 2 parts to this. One is first, what we always like to do is just test things out in the US. So once we figure out in the US, really what's working best in terms of like creatives, like messaging, even audiences, really what we like to do is, kind of iterate on that learning. So essentially create, new variants against those incumbent winners. So if we, for instance, figure out a certain type of creative that works best, right? We really want to, as I said, iterate that and really scale on what we know works best. So creating more creatives of what's worked best, right? So that's the first part, is really, like I said, iterating and having more variants, added to the mix to be able to scale. And then the second part is really going international. So really what we find is that, if something works well in the US for marketing, that it will then, work for, other countries as well. Particularly what we like to target is Anglican speaking countries. Mm-hmm. So Canada, UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and really target those countries where we find that they, really, particularly for crowdfunding, perform the best outside of the US. So again, really international scaling is, the second part of the scaling process. Now, just a note for that is that when it comes to international marketing, you also want to keep in mind, shipping rates for those countries. So, even if you're doing marketing for a country and they love the product, right, the metrics look great, if the, cost of shipping is going to be astronomical from them, then, let's just say it's, just for an example, you're targeting someone in Australia, right? They love the product that you got, but if the shipping cost is going to be super high, then they're not going to purchase, right? And that's just a waste of money. So that's the biggest thing, kind of just as a note with the international scaling, is just always make sure that you know at least roughly what the shipping rates will be for the country before you start, marketing to them. But yeah, that's really how we go about, the scaling process.